Well, it's June, and I'm on YouTube again. Just a few housekeeping items and emergency announcements that I feel are valid. Big news from the Alzheimer's Association. As an advocate, they have announced as of yesterday that there is a new FDA-approved infusion treatment for Alzheimer's disease, starting with the relatively new term they call mild cognitive impairment as a diagnosis code. So that would mean trials are ahead, and the FDA has approval for the new Alzheimer's infusion type drug. However, when I found out that it cost $56,000 on a yearly basis, I said, who has that kind of money to sustain their health care once mild cognitive impairment is placed as a medical code on your electronic medical record? Alzheimer's typically occurs 10 years before diagnosis, and the drug aims to rid the brain of the tangled, multi-named plaques that I actually researched for my senior project in high school as my final graduation project. So it's very interesting to me that it took 15 to 20 years to develop this infusion treatment. It is a small victory for the advocates of Alzheimer's and the Alzheimer's Association, but Alzheimer's is a global matter. It's a familial matter for me. I'm at risk of getting it, 50% chance. That's why I advocate so much for so many different organizations. But as after yesterday's surprise announcement, I am on YouTube to place another video about Alzheimer's and how much it's going to affect our society by at least 2050. Again, I believe in personal experiences and stories. I don't have the stats in front of me. Stats is statistics, and I don't believe in statistics. The government will study them, but with personal experience from Alzheimer's disease and from losing so many people who have Alzheimer's disease, I just don't have graphs and charts and numbers in front of me all the time. So it's all based on what I write via my blog, what I journal, and what I read. So new Alzheimer's treatment is on the horizon right now. What that means for the rest of global society, I don't know, but it is a big deal. Also, if you are doing some summer reading right now, or getting ready to go online and shop, or better yet, a bookstore, who has not read Watermark? What is Watermark? I've been getting messages about that all day. Watermark is a debut novel in the Broken Bell series by Elise Schiller. And if I can work the camera correctly, I will flip the camera to show you the cover photo. That way you guys know what it looks like on Amazon.com or EliseSchiller.com or wherever else books are sold. Yes, it's in paperback. Yes, it's in ebook format. No, I don't have a Kindle. And no, I don't have a Nook. I like to turn the pages of books, and I have stacks of books instead of reading them electronically. So let me just see if I can get the camera to flip here so I can show you the novel in question. And here it is. Book 1 of the Broken Bell series, Watermark, a novel by Elise Schiller. And remarkably enough, I'm promoting it on YouTube during a severe thunderstorm warning. So if I lose my phone battery or my electricity, it's because a thunderstorm is on the way. I wrote a review on my Medium blog for Elise's book. I wrote an Amazon review that was published today, but there was an Amazon outage globally early this morning, so it held up everything that was published on Amazon, and no purchases could be made. So for the messages I'm getting about my review and who the author is, how much work she put into it, and what Watermark is, it's a series. It's not completed yet, but it will be. I'm not going to give anything away about my review. It's a public post on my Facebook page since Amazon was down today. It's on Amazon.com under Elise Schiller. And if you type in the title, make sure you type in Broken Bell series, and that'll lead you to Watermark. So the Amazon review is online today after the Amazon outage. My review is also on my Facebook page. And again, it's picking up the most traffic and messages via my Medium blog. Since this is a debut novel and the author is an independent author. And you know what? Why not? Today is Women's Fictions Day. So I am promoting this book for Women's Fiction Day. It's womensfictionwriters.org to see who the authors are and what the book titles listed are for summer reading. Also, I lost my train of thought. Well, hopefully it'll come back to me. If not, I will flip the camera around and probably think of it within the next 15 to 20 seconds. Yeah. I think it was about independent authors. So I'll just go back to that real quick. They need as much promotion as possible because it takes a lot of work for independent publishing. And yet, I would like to be published someday. So this is really important to put on yet another one of my platforms in a YouTube video for all the independent authors out there that seek their voices to be heard. And that's pretty much why I want to be published, is to tell my own story. And now, after I finish this novel, I'm thinking, what format would that story be in? I was originally thinking memoir, but now I'm thinking series. So we will get to that as it unfolds, if it unfolds as one of my life goals. Anyway, summer reading, Watermark, on sale now. Let's continue to sell this book out. It is selling out every time I look for it. Every time people ask me about it, it is almost sold out wherever books are sold and on whatever platform. So I'm putting it on YouTube for summer reading. And just because it's about many things, but within my review, I will tell you, I've never read a novel like this that describes the city of Philadelphia in such a precise manner. It's just fantastic, and everyone should buy it. So I'm going to flip the camera around now to talk about my other announcement for another organization. And we'll see if this video uploads to YouTube. Okay, if I press the right buttons, I will make my other announcement. I used to be a very dedicated volunteer for the Soldiers Angels organization. Great organization, but it is no longer free. It is $12 a year to join. Just go to soldiersangels.org if you're interested. Or you can make a donation for whatever team you're interested in. I was the letter writing team. No surprise there, since I love to write so much. I did get a lot of responses, which surprised me, and they were global responses. So my announcement is that they are having a new fundraiser called Christmas in July from June 1st, which is already passed, until July 15th. I am uploading this today on June 8th, 2021. And there is an Amazon wish list that the organization created so that you can just go to Amazon and place the items in your cart and send it directly to their Office of Operations. And then the Office of Operations will ship the items overseas. I just have one problem with that. I'm glad that they messaged me about the campaign and fundraiser. Fantastic idea, but it should go back to being free for all the services that are offered, because people dedicate their lives to serving this country, and it used to be free from the time that I was a volunteer letter writing member, 2009 to 2013. 2013 is when the fees started to creep in for the organization for various reasons, and I disagree with that. People serve this country, have served this country, are veterans of this country, are enlisting in the armed forces, and the Soldiers Angels organization is no longer free. So I am making an announcement about the Christmas in July fundraiser, and if it's not called the Christmas in July fundraiser, it might be Stockings in July fundraiser as well. I'm just going to go with the two names because I don't have the information directly in front of me right now. So please go to soldiersangels.org to sign up to be a volunteer and make the payment of $12 a year to volunteer, or make a donation towards the Christmas in July fundraiser by July 15th. It's about 8 days behind what it should be since it started on June 1st. However, the Facebook page for Soldiers Angels just posted the fundraiser today. So I figure a YouTube video that I post for my organizations and my advocacy should get some views, is global, and should be shared so that our troops can have some care packages delivered to them, not only during the holiday season, but in the summertime as well. Let's see. So I covered the literature part of my YouTube video announcements. I covered the Alzheimer's Association emergency announcement, and I covered the Soldiers Angels organization emergency announcement. There is a lot going on with advocacy, but I'm basically on YouTube again because my Medium blog piece about Watermark took off, has a lot of traction, and a lot of feedback in terms of what is this novel and how do I purchase it. You know, it's about Philadelphia and the current conversational topics of Philadelphia, among other things. That's why I said reviews are important for supporting independent authors. Now, is there anything else that I feel should go public that I did not cover on behalf of my advocacy groups? Yes, I still write on my Medium blog, but it's not a daily occurrence. It's as I feel inspired to write. So thank you for reading, thank you for sharing, And thank you for donating to the Alzheimer's Association Longest Day. That's June 20th, 2021. Coming up quick. And, I wanted just to connect one thing to the other. You can still create your own personal hobbies fundraiser. So I'm going to recommend a reading fundraiser, and I'm going to recommend Elise Schiller's books, one of which is Watermark of the Broken Bell series, book 1. So just go to alz.org/thelongestday and then find out about a reading fundraiser to create yourself to raise money for Alzheimer's by June 20th, 2021. Yeah, so I think that was all my announcements. I didn't plan on making a YouTube video, and I didn't plan on going on Facebook Live. Like I said, I would do Facebook Live, but I can't answer commentary as I'm filming, so I prefer my YouTube channel. Okay, I think that's everything for now. If there's anything else that I feel is worth sharing via video, I will upload it and let you guys know. I just wanted to let you know that my channel does still exist, and I still do have subscribers and followers. But there's a lot going on, and there's a lot of messages that I've received in terms of all the organizations I volunteer my time for. So I will be back online at some point, probably for more announcements, if nothing else comes along before then. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching, and please look into all the organizations that I spoke about today.